The Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic has been announced for Epic Universe, coming to Universal Orlando in 2025. We've got the introduction video. We've got the fly-through video. We're going to watch it. We're going to react to all of it. Let's go. All right, so time to get into it. As I just mentioned, this is an exciting time because now we officially have all of the lands for Epic Universe introduced. This morning, Universal dropped all of the details, the introduction video, bunch of details in a press release, animated fly-through video for the new Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They saved that for last. Not really surprising, seeing how successful the Harry Potter brand has been for them, both at Universal Studios with Diagon Alley and, of course, Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure. Destinations people from all over the world have traveled to check these out, of course, at the other Universal parks as well. But this is a big deal coming to Epic Universe because, as you're going to see here in this video, they really went all out with creating Paris from the Fantastic Beasts movie. So I figured we would just watch the video. If you haven't seen it, and I'm going to stop during it and talk about a lot of the stuff that's in it. But if you haven't seen it, you want to watch it in its entirety before you watch this, I'll put a link to it in the description below, and you can check that out. If not, I'm going to pause this throughout. I might skip ahead, skip to some places, double back, that kind of thing, just so we can really dig into some of the more exciting things that are in this announcement here. So here we go. I'm going to play the introduction video. This is from Universal Orlando. Sent it out this morning. So here we go.
Universal Epic Universe is the next theme park for Universal Orlando Resort and will feature 5 astounding worlds that go beyond anything you've ever.
This is crazy, right? I mean, it seems like yesterday we just had like a leaked map of this with the different little sections, not knowing exactly what each of them were going to be. And here it is. I mean, this is the entire theme park laid out and shown to you what's going to be at Epic Universe when this opens sometime in 2025 next year. And I know a lot of the rumors and reports were dropping throughout this, but it is just kind of cool to see, like, wow, how many years have we been speculating about all this now? And here it is. All right, let's keep going.
Experienced before. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, you'll explore multiple eras of magical thrills and wonder.
There are very few movies my entire family would come together to watch. Harry Potter was one of them.
We love the Fantastic Beasts films because it gave us a more global view and a chance to step into another era of the Wizarding world.
We really felt that we owed our guests the expansion of the Wizarding World. It all began with Hogsmeade, bringing the village and Hogwarts Castle to life. Then Diagon Alley, creating the magical hidden streets of London.
All right. Can I just say this? And I said this on my X account recently when I was just at Universal. There is nothing like walking into Diagon Alley. I mean, will that ever be duplicated? When you're at Universal Studios and you're walking through like the London area, and then you see all these people like going behind a brick wall, and you're like, what is that? There's no signs or anything, and you just walk around the brick wall, and then this is what you see. Like, you walk in and you see that reveal of being in the actual Diagon Alley with the dragon there breathing fire. I don't know how they're ever going to top that. And I asked the question recently, like, is this the best themed land in any theme park anywhere? And I know I got a lot of responses from people. Actually, this is better. This is better. This is better. I get it. But like, it doesn't get much better than this is what I'm saying. Like, it really feels like you're walking into the movie. And every time I'm there, I'm reminded of how absolutely incredible that is. Anyway, let's go. I'm distracted here.
And now, with Epic Universe, guests will experience even more adventures inspired by both of these beloved film series.
We're bringing to life Wizarding Paris from the Fantastic Beasts film and the British Ministry of Magic from the Harry Potter films. As guests walk through the portal, they're instantly transported to 1920s Muggle Paris, where they pass through the Phoenix Arch that takes them.
I mean, this is crazy. Like, this is just an afterthought. Oh, yeah, we're just going to pass through this gigantic arch.
To Place Cachet in Wizarding Paris, inspired by the Fantastic Beasts film.
We built to scale streets in Paris. This is the biggest thing we've ever built.
Our shortest building is taller than the tallest building in Diagon Alley.
All right. Did you hear that? So the shortest building in this new land is taller than the tallest thing in Diagon Alley. So taller than that dragon, which is tall. If you've been in there, you've been in Diagon Alley, it feels like you're in a city. Like everything is really tall around you. So just imagining the scale of what this thing's going to be is just wild.
It's going to be overwhelming with all of the whimsy and charm you've come to learn and expect from the Wizarding World, but with an all-new Parisian twist.
The streets of Place Cachet are so alive with activity. There are shops and restaurants to explore, with nods to Fantastic Beasts throughout. You can just feel magical Paris surrounding you.
Being able to smell the French cuisine at cafes.
Here's the other thing. I've never seen the Fantastic Beasts movies. Do I need to see that? I guess I probably need to see that before I go to this. I mean, I assume I'm going to think it's amazing walking through Paris. But I just never really wanted to see those movies. I guess I probably should see them. But I don't know. Is there like a huge Fantastic Beasts fan base out there? I guess they got to tie it all in together and come up with new ideas for these different worlds. And this looks pretty amazing. But I still have never seen the movie.
Belair de la Solane, hearing the different music that we have playing in the background that's both wizarding and French. There's a lot.
And of course, we're serving bière au beurre, or butterbeer, as everybody knows it. In Britain, you may get chosen by a wand at Ollivander's. But here in Paris, you go to Cosme Acajur, the premier wand maker, famous for exquisite haute couture designs. With your wand, you can cast spells and play with Fantastic Beasts on the loose throughout the streets.
Seeing a kid in a robe turn to his mom and yell, "I'm a wizard." That's literally what we strive for.
In the heart of Wizarding Paris, guests will find an incredible show, Le Cirque Arcanu. They'll go on a journey of excitement, surprises, and compassion
This is cool.
as they encounter fantastic beasts they know and love.
The show is mind-blowingly cool.
You're going to just be amazed at this beautiful theater that exists with.
This is exciting to me to have a Harry Potter themed show. I know they've dabbled with some things with the light show on the castle, with the Death Eaters they brought out during Halloween Horror Nights, right? But to have an actual dedicated space for a show with everything that Harry Potter is capable of putting onto a stage, this is very intriguing to me. And I think a lot of people are focused on the attraction we'll hear about in a second, but I think this could be the dark horse of like the really cool thing in the land. So I'm expecting to got high expectations for that.
Then this tipped.
This is the first time we've created a full-scale indoor show for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
We have aerialists, special effects, puppetry, and so much more coming together.
It's going to be really fun for guests to see some of the creatures come to life. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm most excited to build the Ministry of Magic. And with the help of the Flu Network, guests get to journey from Wizarding Paris to London to embark on this incredible adventure
This is
inside
awesome.
the British Ministry.
You go through these giant fireplaces, and you journey through the Metroflow, which is Wizarding Mass Transit
This
that
is
we
awesome.
collaborated with the filmmakers to create.
It's a multi-sensory experience. The guests will be fully engulfed. It really mimics the flames flying up around them.
It's fun.
And finally, you arrive to the iconic British Ministry of Magic.
So just imagine, I imagine this little scenario is going to be similar to Rise of the Resistance. If you've been at Hollywood Studio and Galaxy's Edge at Disney World, that Rise of the Resistance, when you get onto the little ship and you're doing the thing, and then you get step off of that ship and you are in space with all of the stormtroopers there and the big screen. Like, this is their version of that, I take it, where you're just going to be walking into that flume fireplace thing and then end up in this scale room of the Ministry of Magic. I mean, they built the stinking room, guys. This just looks
You're
awesome.
going to see what
Looks
you saw in
incredible.
the films at full scale.
And now we have the opportunity to actually travel into the Ministry at a very crucial moment and help save it.
Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry is an
Like, were those lighting effects? Can I double this back real quick? Let me see. Oh, I'm a little bit further back. Hold on. Like, look at this. Let's see if I can play from
Full
here.
scale.
And now we have the opportunity to actually travel into the
So you're
Ministry
in the lobby. Look at
a
the
very
ceiling.
crucial moment
Like,
and
it
help
looks like
save
it's
it.
storming in
Harry
there.
Potter and the battle at the Ministry.
I'm not sure if that's just for the video or if that's really going to be like a video effect on the ceiling in this building. That's going to be ridiculous if so.
Is an amazing new attraction. It represents the decades of innovation that Universal has created.
The story takes place after Voldemort has been defeated. And finally, this is the day in which Dolores Umbridge is standing trial for her crimes against the Wizarding World.
As we board our elevator lift, we end up realizing that Umbridge has escaped.
The guests join Harry, Ron, and Hermione on a quest to capture Dolores Umbridge and stop her from bringing back the time of Lord Voldemort.
It's a heart-pounding adventure, and it's on a scale that we have never attempted before.
You'll be right in the middle of this giant...
So here's the shot of presumably kind of what the ride's going to be like. So you'll be in these vehicles, which that looks like a pretty big vehicle. I mean, this is not like a 4-person seater here. You got quite a few people in this, on this elevator car with you. Why am I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I work an early morning, but yeah. So you're on this thing, and have you seen any of the reports? But so the car, as it's going along, what's presumably maybe a track, will be turning in this, but also going up and down. So simulating like you're in an elevator going up and down while you're zooming around throughout this and chasing Dolores Umbridge and trying to get her as she tries to escape the Ministry. I can just imagine that's going to be really cool, right? But I just can't even picture the feeling that's going to be on those cars. It's got to be pretty darn cool.
Battle against Umbridge and Death Eaters throughout the entire Ministry. We're combining so many different and new technologies to bring this adventure to life at a scale never.
That's, I believe, an animatronic. So let's play this back.
Death Eaters throughout the entire Ministry. We're combining so many different and new technologies to bring this adventure to life at a scale never seen before.
This is the most ambitious ride we've ever created. Okay,
one more thing. There's been a lot of these Epic Universe videos, and every single one has been, every single one has been, we're making something the most ambitious thing we've ever created. Just once in one of these theme park videos, all the theme parks do it. I just want one to like have an engineer who's like, yeah, we really wanted to do this big thing, but our budget got cut. And so it's still cool. It's not quite what we wanted, but I think people are going to like it anyway. I just want one guy to be like, yeah, we had this big, huge, amazing finish, but we just had to kind of end the ride here. And it's still going to be cool, but it's not quite what we wanted. Not saying that's happening here. It looks like they spared no expense, but it's just funny how every one of these videos is like the most incredible thing that's ever been made in the history of mankind. But here we go.
And it's an absolute game changer. I was on site and I actually just took a moment to step back and stare at what we're building because it's nuts.
I truly believe from Hogsmeade to Diagon Alley to the Ministry of Magic, we've continued to bring the storytelling to the next level.
Epic Universe is all about immersing our guests in these larger-than-life worlds, creating a space the guests are going to make memories in for decades to come is so special. And doing it with stories as powerful as Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts is just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I am so grateful to be a part of.
We're thrilled to expand the wizarding world of Harry Potter and bring even more adventures to life for our guests. The addition of this world creates an incredible Wizarding World trilogy across Universal Orlando. Get ready, tons of excitement awaits on the other side of the portal at Universal Epic Universe.
So there you go. That is the official introduction video for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. That's a mouthful to say every time. So the Ministry of Magic looks pretty darn cool. And here is I'm going to show this to you. This is the animated fly-through. So they released that video and they released this. So this is what it's going to be like to walk through the portal and actually go into the land. When you walk through that big archway there, and then you are in Paris. They said they built these streets to scale, which the animation just doesn't really do it. These buildings look gigantic. I mean, this is going to be a really cool. If you've seen any of the bioreconstruct photos he's been posting from above, throughout all this. Been pretty cool to see on X throughout, but you see the level of detail on some of these buildings as you're going in to the land here just looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, this is opening in 2025. I still think if you were to ask me where are you going first? You're going into Epic Universe. You got to go to something first. You have to pick where you're going to go. You got to go to one place. To me, I still think, as much as I want to ride this attraction, because from the stuff I've heard about it, this is going to be like the if there is a game changer, oh my gosh, attraction at this, it's going to be this Harry Potter thing, the Battle for the Ministry. But I still think Dark Universe to me is the jam where I really want to go first and just walk into that place and see the windmill, go on that attraction. I just love the Universal monsters. But everything they've done Harry Potter related at Universal so far has been absolutely top notch, must do. And it's one of those lands that every time I go, I'm like, I've got to go. I've got to go to Hogsmeade and I've got to go to Diagon Alley. So there you go. You're going through the flume and then you walk out through that fireplace. Is it called a fireplace? And then here, look at this, man. This is just going to be ridiculous. Walking through here and then going onto this attraction. We just got another minute of this. I'm going to let it play out. But those effects on the ceiling, that's sweet. Just awesome. And looking at this sculpture there in the middle. And then here you go. Oh, that's it. So I just can't wait. I can't wait. So the questions now remain, when is it going to open? That is the big question. 2025, they were saying summer. Now they're not saying anything. The speculation is it's going to be even earlier than we thought. The reports have been that the tall cranes are now out of there. So everything is pretty much put together, it sounds like. Still obviously have a lot to do, I'm guessing, on the ground there to get everything going. Things have been testing for a long time now. They've been testing coasters and rides and things that are in there. There were reports that they were testing fireworks the other day for the nighttime show that's happening there. So gosh, to think we could be like 6 months out from this thing opening to the public. Is it going to open early in 2025, like for time for spring break travel, perhaps, to be there? That's the question. Number one question is when it's going to open. Number two question is how is it going to open? Again, we've heard little rumors about having to buy packages of things and you can only go one day on your package to Epic Universe. We don't know if any of that's true yet. Who that's for, how they're going to roll this out. Is there going to be special access for pass holders in advance? Certain tiers of people are going to get in first. Are you going to be able to just buy a ticket and walk up? We don't know. So there's a lot of questions still to answer. And hopefully this is not the last glimpse we got, because this is what we're getting so far are still animated tours of this. Now the next reveals from Universal should be actual video in the park, on the ground, of seeing these attractions and these lands as they are, not just the animated versions of them. So hopefully we're going to be getting some of that in the coming months, along with the announcements of when it's going to open, how it's going to open. So I want to know from you. You just saw this. One, what do you think about the Harry Potter, this Harry Potter edition to Epic Universe? Does it meet your expectations? What are you most excited about it? Are you not excited about it at all? I'd love to hear about that. And where are you going first? Where are you going first at Epic Universe when you go through the gates? When you walk through the Chronos, underneath the Chronos? I wish I had my Chronos here that they sent me. It is the coolest thing. But where are you going to go? I say Dark Universe. Where are you going? You coming with me? Where are we going? So leave it in the comments below. You can find me on social media. I'm on Twitter or X at Marcus Leshock, Facebook at Marcus Leshock, Instagram at Marcus Leshock. I'm on TikTok at Marcus Leshock. Find me everywhere. I'm excited, as you can tell from this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And I love you all. Let's have fun speculating. It's an exciting time in the theme park universe. A lot of things, news coming out about different parks and places and things and attractions that are coming. So let's keep this going. Thanks for watching. See you next time.